Hello Aquarius and welcome to Deku Tarot. My name is Helen. I'm going to be doing your reading for September 2018. Thank you guys so much for your support, Aquarius. You and Taurus have been like really showing up in the videos and stuff like that. It's been kind of crazy. You guys have been, those videos are my most watched, I want to say, is Aquarius, Taurus, and Gemini. It's one of my Gemini ones too. So thank you guys so much. You guys are amazing. I want to say also, most of my readings have been Cancers and Aquarius, so on my personal readings. So let's see what you guys are doing this September. It seems like a lot of you guys are going through some huge shifts, a lot of spiritual shifts for you guys. A lot of you guys are getting really deeply connected, and I think that is incredible. I love hearing these stories. So keep sending out those messages for that. And if you guys are looking to book a private reading, all the information is in my description box below, so check that out. If you are looking for some extra guidance, insight, any outlooks, any advice from Spirit at this time. All right, so let's see what we got going on for September. I am going to be using my Hobbit Tarot. I haven't decided if I want to read the booklet with you guys again, because you guys really liked that. I don't know, my Aquarius listeners really, you guys seem to vibe with that so much, and I'm kind of like, maybe I should do that again for you guys. So after I pull them, I'm going to kind of last minute decide if I want to read from the book, like about the images again like I did. I didn't read the actual card description, but I read like the physical card description, like the imagery. And I really liked doing that with you guys. Maybe you guys are just all Hobbit nerds. Maybe you guys are all Tolkien nerds. Alright, let's see. Also, all my 30-minute readings are going to be available for just $20. So I'm taking $15 off, actually. I'm taking $15 off. And it's going to be $20 for a 30-minute reading right now. So if you guys are looking for a longer reading, that's definitely more bang for your buck right there. I'm going to be doing that for the next 2 weeks. So on September 15th, that'll end. So let's see. King of Swords, and that's you guys, Aquarius. You guys are showing up as your best selves here. And you know what? I am going to read the descriptions. I am, after I put these all down, because you know what? I really think that it was really fun to do that with you guys. And I'm kind of trying to switch up all my monthlies, like to be particular for that kind of sign. I did a couple outside. It's just too hot. That was like, that was a nice test, but it was like I'd have to get up at like 6 in the morning and shoot it then, and that is hard to do with my current schedule. So I kind of like doing this overhead with you guys. All right, what else is coming in for Aquarius this September 2018? What do they need to know? Events, messages. What does Spirit need to tell for my Aquariuses? All my Aquarians that are watching this reading and are meant to resonate with this message, what do they need to know this month? Ooh, the Hanged Man. Let's see what else we get. The Hermit. Wow, Aquarius. These are two really spiritual cards. These are maybe my two favorite spiritual cards in the whole deck of tarot. So this is really quite a spiritual month for you guys. And that's really interesting because, like I was just saying, all my private readings from Aquariuses have been at least somewhat focused on their spirituality, or their spirituality, and these cards have been coming in, so that's interesting. So let's see what else we have here. What else is coming in this month for Aquarius? Events, energies, things that they need to know for September 2018. What is coming in for Aquariuses? Wow, Queen of Coins, an earth sign, or, you know, a stable energy by the end of the month here, which is more what it feels like, but we'll see. So I'm going to go through and read these, and then we're going to clarify them. King of Swords, wow, guys. That's you guys. You are totally showing up as yourselves this month. I mean, someone's going to call me out on that and be like, what the hell does that mean? But, like, you are coming in as your absolute best self. You're on top of the game right now. It's like you're back to being yourself. Like, if you haven't felt, like, right in the past few months, you haven't felt, like, you know, what direction to go in, or you just have felt kind of off, any sort of offness. It's like this month, you guys are not off anymore. You are doing great. You are showing up. And people are, like they notice. Like, you are very noticeable at this time, is what it feels like. You guys are coming up strong. And you're coming up as your absolute best self. Very decisive, very clear-minded, very, sorry, I'm trying to find the description here. It's kind of annoying. You guys are being very very, very level-headed, very strong energy. You're able to just get shit done right now, is what it feels like. And you're ready to, like, put the pedal to the metal. So it's like you decide to do something, you're going to do it. And you're going to do it this month. Okay, so King of Swords, Thorn, Oak, and Shield, the archetypal warrior, never fazed by anything, never giving up on his quest to recover his ancestors' gold. He has experienced the wrath of the dragon Smog's attack and was chased from his home. It has taken him years to ready himself and his mission, recruiting those of special skills to assist him. With great qualities of leadership, courage, and prowess, he established himself against his many foes. He loses his life in the Battle of the Five Armies, but in his own death lie the seeds for the rekindling of the fortunes of his people. He is buried with the Arkenstone and his sword Orcrist on his burial casket. So yeah, this is extremely... I mean, you guys are showing up as Thorn, Oak, and Shield, and I don't know if you guys know J.R. Tolkien, and if you know Tolkien, if you know Lord of the Rings, if you know especially The Hobbit, then you know you're coming up as, like, the king. Like, everybody just knows, like, this person's in charge. Like, it's like you walk into a room, like, you're just in charge. You're the king of the situation. You are on top of shit this month. You are on top of whatever it is that you are trying to be on top of. And you are also really spending a lot of time spiritually, like, getting to know yourself and getting... maybe you're taking time out, taking the time that you need to be this person and to find the stability this month. You guys are, like, going through a very spiritual journey this month, and I'm kind of amazed. This is such a beautiful... This is a beautiful reading. It's like King of Swords, Queen of Coins. And in the middle, we get two major arcanas, which are all about spirituality and connecting with our higher selves and finding our purpose and taking the time out to grow spiritually, to grow emotionally, to become who we're supposed to be. So let's look on to the Hanged Man here. Wow, I'm just like... Ooh, it just, like, it's giving me chills, Aries. I mean, I almost just called you Aries. Maybe some of you guys are dealing with an Aries or something, but, I think it was just a Freudian slip there. Aquarius, because you guys are both A's, and I'm really thirsty. Alright, so let's check out the Hangman here. Alright. Oh, sorry. Greenish of hue and almost scale-like, Gollum scuttles across a lonely terrain hunting for food. On the ground we see as he has already captured and killed 2 fish for his meal. The serious expression on his face and his gaunt, malnourished demeanor remind us of how hard his world is. We recall that Gollum's lot has been such ever since the ring came into his possession. After he loses it to Bilbo Baggins, he vanishes from our story, only to reappear in Lord of the Rings. Here we see the terrifying power of the ring to mutate and deform whoever and whatever it comes into contact with, particularly if they try to hold it. So yeah, it's very much like about suspension of activity, suspending yourself, stepping out of the day-to-day rat race and kind of, I hate saying that, it sounds so dumb, but spending time and, like, taking a day out of the rat race, taking the time that you need to connect with your higher self, to rest properly, to really take the time to make those decisions that you are so great at making, Aquarius. That clear-headed thinking doesn't just come... Like, I mean, for a lot of you, it probably does just come like that, but a lot of you guys, you like to spend a lot of time thinking about these things and really mulling it over, really mulling over your life here and where you're at. Is your stability where it's supposed to be? Is kind of a question a lot of you guys are asking. Is this where you really want to be? Do you want to be more grounded? Who do you want to be, and how do you want to get there? Are questions that you guys seem to be asking yourselves this month. It's like you're going to be surrendering to a higher purpose here. I think that a lot of you have the potential to do that, and if you have been wondering how to figure out where you're supposed to be, and, like, you guys have been trying to figure out your life path, where you're supposed to be going, you need to take time to connect to your higher self this month. Both of these say that. I haven't even gotten to the Hermit, but they both say that. They're, like, screaming it at me. Like, take time to get to know your higher purpose here, to get to know your higher self, connecting with your higher self, your spirit guides, getting in touch with nature even. If getting in touch with nature this month could be very spiritual for a lot of you. I know that the Hermit isn't all about that, but in this particular card, in this particular deck, I always see this as kind of like with little B and the mushrooms. He's out in nature, and Bjorn, because this is Bjorn. I mean, I'll describe it actually right now before I go any further, but it's very much about connecting with your roots, with your nature, going inside and figuring out what connects you to the earth and what connects you to what you want, to where you want to be. Wow, Aquarius, you guys are coming in so strong for me. Spirit has a lot to say to you guys this month. I'm, like, kind of shook. Yeah, Bjorn as a man stands with a great axe in his hands, tall, powerful, even as a man, let alone when he would skin change, shapeshift into a great black bear. Bjorn grants help and hospitality to the companions as they make their way through Mirkwood. While they are staying in his cottage, he goes off and kills a warg and a goblin. He brings their heads back down to his front yard and puts them on sticks. Prior to killing these 2 prisoners, he learns from them about the killing of the great goblin. He provides a pony for each of the companions and a horse for Gandalf, along with much in the way of provisions. He warns them against straying from the path and against drinking from the dark river, for it causes great forgetfulness. Acting on Bjorn's advice, they head for a pathway little known and not patrolled by goblins, which will lead them to the Lonely Mountain. He reappears at the Battle of 5 Armies and as the one to swing the battle decisively in favor by slaying Bolg, leader of the Goblin army from the Grey Mountains. Afterwards, he dies from his own wounds. So yeah, this is very much about, like, you guys are trying to make a decision this month. You're trying to figure out a way forward. But you know what? Both of these are screaming, don't leap at it. You know, think. It's not rushing into this stability. It's not rushing to figure out what this is. That's not going to help you. You're going to have to take your time here. This is more, whatever journey you are trying to go on right now, it is more than can happen in just like a second. You can't just you need to have patience in expecting this to come in. You need to have the patience with yourself to connect to the right path here and to connect to your higher self, to connect to the messages that need to come into you this month, that will point you in the right direction, that will point you into stability, to a home, to feeling secure. So yeah, it's taking a step. Yeah, it's like saying take a step away from the rat race and spend some time on your own thinking about where you're going. Definitely contact your angels, your deities, whatever it is that you pray to, whatever it is that guides you, your higher self. Go and connect to that this month, because wow, I'm amazed, Aquarius. You have such an intense reading. You have an intense reading. I'm like, I'm going to pull a couple of clarifiers at the end, but you guys are coming in hella strong, like crazy strong. Like, I need a lot less clarifiers, I feel like, for you guys than most of the other signs that I'm reading for right now. All right, Queen of Coins. Let's find her. That's like such a good feeling of stability. And again, it's nature. The Queen of Coins is very much about nature. She's an earth sign, typically in the tarot, like a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I almost said something else. Sorry. I keep doing that this week. Queen of Coins. Very in there. But yeah. She is, I mean, if it is an earth sign coming into your life, they're coming in to bring in stability. Either that, or I do feel that mostly you guys are going to be having an earthier connection to to Earth by the end of this month. You're going to really be in touch with the universe, being in touch with what grounds you, what makes you stable. Sorry, I just like started there. All right, here we go. The Lady of Lake Town represents all the mothers, sisters, daughters, and beloved of those in Esgaroth. For those who may not always feature in the headlines of the human history, but who form the backbone of everyday events. This card pays homage to birthing, caring, and sustenance of all life, the full glory of the divine and earthly feminine aspect. It also signifies the qualities of hope, loyalty, and faithfulness. So you guys are just really... You're trying to find, it feels like the word backbone really stuck with me as I was reading it. It feels like you guys are trying to find your backbone in life here. You're trying to find the backbone that you can build your life around, that you can move forward with in confidence and know that it's going to work out. It can also be that you're definitely just trying to nurture and foster some sort of dependability and nurturing aspect in your life here, and that's what you need to at the end of the month. You need to nurture that. You need to nurture this journey. You need to love yourself during it, and you need to treat yourself kindly, and take it slow. Take it slow, okay? By the end of the month, you will be feeling secure, is what it's telling me, or you're going to be feeling more secure. But you also need to take this feeling of nurturing, the nurturing of the Queen of Coins, the feeling of security, the feeling of care, of taking things slow and not caring about when it gets done, but how it gets done, and that it gets done right, is what you're going to need to apply to this whole inner journey that you're going on this month, Aquarius. You need to give yourself patience, time, and not expect it to just be like, all right, well, because you guys are air signs, and air signs want things to happen fast. I mean, the swords are all about fast movement, clear thinking, judgment, and, not really taking, like, they just know. They don't have to, like, think about it, talk about it, like the wands. They don't have to... Yeah, they don't have to take their time nurturing it and making sure everything is perfect like an earth sign. But this month you do, okay? Because you're coming in with this new... sorry, my hair just got there. But the King of Swords is coming in here at the beginning of the month. You're showing up so strong and you want to get through all this so fast, but you know what? You're going to realize by the end of the month that this is something that's going to take a long time, that you're going to have to nurture and foster throughout your whole life. And it's going to be a part of your backbone that is going to guide you, and that you can build your life around and build whatever future that you want around this solid foundation that you're trying to build this month within yourself, is what it feels like for a lot of you. Wow. Yeah, it's like when this card appears in a reading, it just asks you to really look at your own sense of nurturing. Either that, or I do feel like if you are needing nurturing at this time, you need nurturing for this. It does seem like there will be people that will show up for you this month. There will be people that show up, whether it's a partner, a family member, a friend that's an earth sign, somebody that has like an earthy quality about them, somebody that is very nurturing, is going to nurture you on this journey here and really provide unconditional love and support, is what I'm getting. Okay, so I'm going to pull a couple clarifiers for you guys, just because I know you guys are going to be like, I wanted some clarifiers, but so I'm going to use my Klimt deck to clarify. Actually, I'm going to use my Rider-Waite deck to clarify. That's what I'm feeling. That's really what I'm feeling. Alright, do we need to clarify any of these messages here for Aquarius, any of these messages from Spirit for Aquarius for the month of September 2018? Please clarify them. Please clarify any specifics of these messages that Aquarians need to know about, of the King of Swords, the Hanged Man, the Hermit, the Queen of Coins. Is there anything here that we need to clarify specifically? Anything that they need to know more about here? Ooh, what's this? Wow, new journey. Okay, that's like, Spirit is just like, you're starting a new journey, treat it with a new sense of adventure, and don't put, what is the word I'm looking for? Like, don't put certain, I cannot think of the word. I'm so frustrated with that. It's like you're putting certain goals, certain, certain expiration dates. That's not the word I'm looking for. Don't put stipulations on yourself. Don't put something into a box and be like, it has to be like this by this point, and I have to be here by this point. If you're trying to grow your spirituality, a job, a creative venture, or something that means very, very much to you, you're trying to find meaning in your work, in your life, you know, don't tell yourself that you have to have it done right away. Don't, like, tell yourself that it needs to be this certain one specific way. Treat it like an adventure and accept whatever is coming in. And don't, like, force yourself. Don't make it a negative experience. Treat it with positivity and the excitedness of starting an adventure here. Like, I mean, that's why I wanted to pick the Hobbit deck, I feel like. That's why it was drawn to me for you guys, is that The Hobbit is all about an adventure of spirit, where somebody transforms, where Bilbo is going and transforming his whole self through this amazing adventure. They're treating it openly as like a new venture without, you know, stopping himself, without letting his negative fears and his negative thought processes, whatever, tells you to stop and like that you can't do it. It's like you're just throwing it out the window, and that's what you need to do this month. Treat it as a new adventure, a prosperous new venture, and don't put limitations on yourself. That's the word. Don't put limitations on yourself this month, Aquarius, because you are on this. Wow. You're getting so much clarity. You're getting success. You're going to be there, okay? This is you getting there this month. You're getting to where you want to be. And I feel like it's a very spiritual journey for a lot of you, is what this has to do with. Sorry, I didn't want to drop that. But the sun here is success. It's getting there. It could have to do, maybe it has to do with a Leo. I don't know. I'm not going to just say that, though. Sorry. But I do think that, because, I mean, this is a general reading. If it was very specific for certain people, then I would do that. But those are for private readings, because that's just too many crazy stories here if it's for every single one of you. But generally, you guys are really coming into your own this month. You're coming into success. You're coming into this amazing feeling of getting there, of getting clarity on whatever it is that you want. You're like, got the sun. It's like the feeling of laying out in the sun, like the sun's on your back here. And it is saying like you made it, and you have this warm feeling about you this month of just like you guys are radiating like success and amazing, beautiful energy this month, Aquarius. Like, honestly, I don't really feel like I have to pull any more clarifiers here. Oh, this one wanted to come out, but guess what it is? The King of Swords. It's you. It's being, putting your head over your heart. Oh my God. And this one really wanted to come out too. Dang. So yeah, you guys are finding, you have decisively wanted to find emotional fulfillment, I think a lot of you. Or you've wanted to connect to something deeper. You wanted to maybe have a family. You want to connect with your family. You want to have this new life that involves a lot of emotional fulfillment. Maybe you've accrued the other fulfillment in your life and you're like, I need something deeper. I need something more this month. And you're getting it. You're coming into it, whether it be love in your life, like a true love relationship, harmony in your family, harmony in your job. You're finding emotional connections and emotional fulfillment on a very deep level in whatever it is that you're approaching this month here, Aquarius. Wow, I really don't want to pull anymore. I think that's it for you guys. I'm going to pull a Gypsy Witch fortune telling card as a message from Spirit. But guys, I got to say, this is my favorite reading this month. Don't tell the other signs. No, I'm just kidding. But you guys are just really vibrating at like such a high level this month. Take advantage of it, guys. And remember, we got that new moon in Virgo. Why did I just say it like that? And I feel like then you guys are going to be like really, that's on September 9th. You guys are going to be really being able to decide on a course of action on that day or around that date. And I feel like you guys are going to really like figure something out. You're going to have clarity coming into your life. That adventure is starting. This amazing feeling coming in, and you're going to be able to go on this journey. And then September 25th, we have that full moon in Aries. And it's like you kind of stop thinking before you act, and you just trust your gut. You're spontaneous, and you're trusting wherever Spirit is guiding you at that point. And I do feel, Aquarius, that you should be doing that this month, okay? Let's see what's coming in. Any messages for, oh, Joker card. Any messages for Aquarians for the month of September 2018 from Spirit? Any last messages of advice, of guidance, of love? Anything that needs to come through to Aquarians? Wow, number 20. I think I got this for another, I think it was either Aries or I don't know. The anchor denotes successful ventures in business and love. Yeah, fidelity with somebody that you love. This is really, really amazing, guys. It's successful ventures. So yeah, I do feel that you guys are getting a lot of success here. Whatever you put your mind to, whatever you decide you're going to do, you're going to find like a deeper connection to it. You're going to find it's going to be like a spiritual journey of getting this success, of getting this stability in your life, of getting this love, if that's what you're going after, this nurturing in your life. You're going to nurture something. You're going to find somebody that loves you, if that's what you're going for, or if it's a business venture. You're going to have a deeper connection to it. It's going to be more than that. It's going to be something that you love and that brings meaning to your life. You're finding meaning in your life this month, guys. So Aquarius, you guys are just vibrating at such an incredible level this month. Congratulations on it. Wow. Let me know how this resonates in the comments below, guys. And if you guys are looking to book a private reading, all the information is in my description box below. And I am having a special, again, I'll mention that all my 30-minute readings are going to be $20 until September 15th. So that's $15 off. So take advantage of that if you're looking for some guidance. All right, Aquarius, check out the videos for your sun, moon, and rising. I'll be finishing getting those out pretty soon. And good luck this month.